Past the superficial attraction, rush, climax, and reaction, the clarity that settles the dust, lust, the illusion of falling in love. What if you be the one to make it to the honeymoon? And we finally get past guards, walls, built protection, borders, checkpoints, finally found conditions safe enough to fly. Safe enough to take mask off to see future further than flames burn premature, found maturity to build something that lasts. What if you be the one I see when I sleep? And I finally get to name the face and the fantasies and realities I speak when I say I'm worthy of something more. I see it something like a love song, like a Sunday morning slow jam. You be my one in a million. I write 4-page letters thanking boys you dated, ones who had their shot and didn't make it or didn't take it. What if you be the heaven-sent message, God saying I don't have to be alone. I don't want to speak of us in the past tense. Like a lesson. What if you be the one to turn X in the lesson? Pain, heartbreak, blessing. I hold on, half grip, don't slip. What if you be the one to come back when I let go? What if you be the one to make it to the honeymoon? And I finally get to plan our trip to eternity. Peace. Because I'm also opening a nightclub. I know, I'll be doing everything. Somebody. I know. Okay, so does somebody want to ask me where this nightclub is? Where my nightclub at? Y'all really want to know? Y'all really want to know? Really?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, that is nightclub.
I don't know, maybe somewhere just outside of downtown, round the way, down Broadway. I don't know yet, but opening a nightclub and we're not hiring.
Oh.
We're not hiring. There will be no bouncer. The barrier to entry is simple, somewhere between your favorite Friday movie and your favorite 2015 Dub Smash dance. I'm opening a nightclub and I'm calling it Club Fubu. And at Club Fubu, there will be no DJ sets, no mixing or remixing, chopping, dropping every single beat. Now we play the whole song because everyone knows the whole song and everyone sings the whole song. This nightclub has themes, right? This nightclub has themes, and sometimes it's not even a nightclub because at Club Fubu we be anything from a dirty South hurricane to a quiet storm, summer rain. At Club Fubu we be bad and bougie, wiped down Cadillac, lean back, swag, turn up, Air Force One, stomping, jumping, rolling, strolling, bumping, grinding, trail riding, stop everything. Play that One Tamia song that gets the entire dance floor moving as one singular cohesive unit. Because at Club Fubu we don't just dance with our hands, we dance with our bodies. Our whole entire black bodies, commodities on display for 5 days prior, policed to perfection, often mistaken as deadly weapons. At Club Fubu there will be no DJ. We will not be driven by culture extracting capitalist systems. We will not be moved by maximizing commercial profit. There will be no floating VIP section for sale on the second floor. There will be no overpriced cute little cocktail, just the straight Hennessy my cousin sipped on while playing spades at the spade table. There will be no appealing to Asian or European markets. We will not be driven out. We will not be gentrified. No one is welcome who feels the need to ask to be let in. I'm opening a nightclub built for us, made by us, only us, built on the legacy of Rosewood, Tulsa, and the Wall Street that got the loan to break ground on this establishment tonight. We are free tonight. We are free tonight. We are free at last, and for the last time there will be no DJ. No one will be told to put their hands up tonight. Now that we established that Christ can in fact be made in the image of man, let's play a game. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do you call a depiction of Jesus but with bronze skin, wool, textured hair, locked, and evenly distributed cornrows, nose as full and as wide as the salvation prophesied through lineage? Let's pretend that the image of a man with a whiplash back was drawn from an image too familiar not to be claimed as all too American, that the image of a dead man hanging from a tree was drawn from the memory of the strange fruit it once grew. What if I too could conjure up enough self-importance, ego, pride, and vanity to paint a picture of perfection, a face of freedom that looks like me, beautiful enough to convince the whole wide world that people that look like me were human enough to be saved? Let's imagine an image of Christ that could literally save lives? Like, what if a painting of Jesus with Uncle Ace's eyes plastered all over Jim Crow South could paint enough humanity inside Emmett to keep him alive, or a crucifix of Christ with cousin Jacob's lips could hold enough salvation power to keep Trayvon from getting hit? I know I've been told too many times that salvation transcends race, yet I still can't help but ruminate on whether or not Officer Loman would have held his fire, only if nothing else because he saw Tamir's face on the cross on Sunday. Question, how many more of us have to die just to see the image we were created from? Question, how many more of us have to bleed? How much heavier does our cross have to be just for presenting outside the threshold of perceived perfection? Question, what if we create Christ in the image of man? I know I'm too black to play God, but imagine how many more souls would be saved on earth if not in heaven. Question, how blasphemous would it really be to imagine Christ, a revolutionary, threat to the state, hung from a tree to keep the peace, just for us to still be standing here 2,000 years later, saved by the blood on the leaves, rejoicing the rise of a Messiah the government tried to eradicate? Just take 5 seconds. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what does it look like for you to worship Christ, made in the image of man, that fit the description just enough to absolve a whole people of guilt by association and give people like me just one more reason to live? And ask yourself, who did it first?